Hey, y'all.
Happy Friday.
Because every 6 months you want to roll up in here and tell people what to do.
Who watches Love?
But this is a 24/7 job. Do you understand me? I don't care what you think about her. This one, the mother of your child, she is a damn good mother. Whether she's sick, when she's tired, when she just plain old don't feel like it. She don't have anybody to pass the baton to. Nobody here to pass it to. She's the first one up in the morning and the last one to go down at night. She's the mother, the father, the doctor, the nurse, the chauffeur, the therapist. And if she decides to leave her son behind and go chase after her dream, well done to you. So you may not like her, but you damn sure gonna respect her.
Damn
sure.
sure.
Gonna thank her because
And thank
without
her.
her, you couldn't do what you're doing.
Nope.
She's mad because every 6 months you want to roll up.
Y'all.
Happy Friday.
If y'all watch that show,
I watch Love Is. It's a great show. If you don't,
I just wanted to tell you something.
Love Is a great show. And Loretta Devine was preaching on that episode. The first one to get up in the morning and the last one to go to bed. Thank you to all the mamas out there.
thank you.
You are appreciated.
When you don't feel like it, because we all know.
There's
sometimes
days you don't feel like it.
don't feel like it.
Sometimes you don't have
Get down, please. Thank you. But yes, I thought
Friday.
we would lead with that because we're mothers. And we, of course, relate to mothers. So we felt like we needed to share that video because
That was definitely a must
she
see.
went in, and that's what needed to be said to
what needs to be said.
everybody.
It was definitely
Because even if you
a
have
relief to
a
hear.
husband, a spouse, a baby daddy, we all feel the stress
Of a
of
mama.
motherhood.
It's all about mama.
It don't matter. It don't matter what you got going on. It could be my husband sitting here and I'm sitting here. They're gonna look right over him and ask me. But
Everybody. Yes.
we made it through
If
our
you don't
first
watch-
week of school, y'all. I know y'all excited. We had the first week of school.
We've been in school.
We have not been in school. You've been in school all summer.
We've been in school all summer.
So we've been in school for this first week. We made it through our first week.
Yes.
I know we're
A
tired.
great school year.
We're ready for the school year to just be kicked in it and just rocking it out. I have a kindergartner. It was a little bit emotional this morning dropping her off, but
Very much so.
she did really well.
Oh, my little baby.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, that was sweet. Burgers over here. Get
And I just
extra
had
treats.
chocolate and
All the
Anyway.
sugary treats. I'm trying to diet. Can't come over here and diet.
I made her eat a
But
piece
yes,
of chicken.
Loretta Devine was speaking the truth, and I can't
She
listen
was.
to it too many times. I can just continue to listen.
I mean, I've listened
And
to it
honestly,
3 times
it's-
and I just
it's-
seen it.
motivation.
It is motivation because
That
it's good to know.
somebody knows.
Right, it's good to
the
know that you're not
struggle
the
and relate.
only one
Yes.
going through it.
Yes, although you really know that you're not the only one.
But it's sometimes when it's just you and your kids, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can't be the only one, but you know, you be feeling like that.
You feel like it. You feel alone. You don't really watch that. You need to
You should
watch
watch
it.
Check it out.
It's really good. It's really
You
good.
know, I'm not gonna lie.
She didn't like it at first.
It's
She
not that I
like
didn't like it
it. She didn't like it.
because you know it's vaguely
She
supposed
said
to
it's
be.
not realistic.
It's supposed to be based on their real love life. And when you
It's
first watch
loosely
it,
based off the.
when you first watch it, it's like, bro, this cannot be real.
How come I couldn't? What? Let's talk about that. Love is a good show. Y'all should watch it. It comes on Tuesday nights on the OWN channel at 8 p.m., 9 p.m.
I don't know when it come on.
One
I
of
never
those.
catch people on live.
I watch it recorded TV, but what made it unrealistic to you?
Because for them to fall in love and be saying "I love you" on the first time they meet,
What is that?
the very
mean?
first time that they met, and hey, Amaria, the very first time that they meet, like they're in love. Like
that wasn't the very first time they met.
Yes, the very first time they met.
They didn't meet
store.
again until a year later.
Okay, they met in
You
the
have to
store
watch the
randomly.
show. See, she don't even know what show.
Okay, they
Watch
met in
the
the
show.
store. They met in the store randomly, and then when they met again months down the line,
A year later.
excuse me, it was all of a sudden, I'm so in love with you. That's weird. It's not. It was. You gotta watch it. Watch it from the beginning. And I know my mama, because I know my mama gonna be like, "That's crazy," because that didn't really happen.
I mean, it is crazy, but they supposedly that really happened. But who are you to say what they found?
I mean, I can't say that because the first day I met my husband, he told me he was gonna marry me.
So what's the difference?
He didn't tell me he loved me.
Well, obviously he had to love you to want to marry you.
I mean, I don't know. I was freaked out then, and it's still freaky.
Watch the show. You won't regret it. It's really good.
Anyways, check it
out. What else
were
we talking about? Rkelly.
Y'all.
I don't want to talk about Rkelly. It makes my heart hurt. Real deep inside.
We got to get Aretha an account so she can watch Love Is.
I need somebody. I got you, boo. I got
y'all. So,
Rkelly fans.
We are going to drop a link for y'all.
Yeah,
at the end of the video.
I can do that.
Of this lady. What was her name?
Okay,
so she supposedly was one of the girls that Rkelly, he likes to take young women in, and some people call them kidnapped. But she was supposedly one of them. She was 16, and she goes into very, very detailed
She wrote a book.
She wrote a book. She did. She wrote a book on all of her experience there. She goes into very, very detailed sexual encounters with him.
Geronda Pace.
Very in detailed sexual encounters he's had with other people in front of her,
including men.
It's pretty. I mean, it's borderline porno talk. Like, it was crazy when you watch. Because like I said, I'm gonna make Jess post the video in the comments. Yes. I mean, she let it all out. She let everybody know what's really going on. So when it comes down to it, he is not a good guy. And I know it hurts her. It hurts her heart.
I love Rkelly. I'm a true Rkelly fan. But for her to come out and say all of this about Rkelly, I mean, let me just say this. Regardless of your sexual preference, I'm not the person to judge. However, he did some... I mean, she was 16. She was younger than that when they first got together. And...
So, okay, you think we're exaggerating. So this is just an example. If you have any little ones around, Aretha, you might want to tell her to cover her ears or something, because that may be a little much. Even though she in middle school, she probably don't heard it all.
However,
but she says that Rkelly, Robert, cannot get off without a man thing in his behind. So, yeah.
But he can handle it himself.
He can do it himself. So he doesn't really need her. That he just uses the women. It didn't do the whole link.
No, because it won't let me put it in with the web address. Like,
anyway. But yeah, I mean, and that's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. You have to see and hear for yourself.
She signed a non-disclosure.
You have to sign a non-disclosure.
So it's probably been about 10 years. Aren't they, 10 years usually? Mm-hmm. So it's probably been about 10 years since this has happened.
I mean, she was getting... So how they do it is they do the non-disclosure and you get paid. So she said she just stopped getting paid. That's why she went ahead and wrote her book. So, I mean, y'all.
She was very in detail.
She still, to me, in her interview, sounded very naive and young.
Well, if she was there, she was only there 8 months. I think she said 8 months.
Yeah,
she was only there 8 months.
She wasn't there the whole time that,
however,
everybody else has been there. But
it just solidified the other women's story.
Right. But she did say there was other women that were coming forward.
It hurt my heart real deep.
But it y'all gotta watch it.
Deep.
We're gonna get the video for y'all.
And my heart.
I mean, it was a radio interview, but it's a video, but you listen and
actually it's a YouTuber. Yeah. Unwind with Tasha K. I know I like to.
Is he still married?
Fellow YouTube.
I don't he's not married.
He's not married to Andrea or Andrea anymore. You know, she's coming out against him saying that she was scared to speak.
Well,
but I said, no, she's just looking for a coin. Blase. I don't know what happened to the chat. To speak. She was really scared to speak. They talked about his boyfriend that he's had for years.
Look at MJ. MJ was messed up because he started as a child.
Don't talk about my cousin now. I think his parents messed him.
Right.
And I hate
that.
It
had to do with him starting off so young.
I hate that for MJ. He was brainwashed almost.
I have to put this slushy down. This baby gonna be up all night.
That goes back to things happening in your childhood that makes you the person that you are, the adult that you are.
That's very true. Very, very true. So you can take pride in knowing that I am a great person because of you, mother. You're welcome.
She's all right.
But yeah, I do feel like a lot of people are the way they are because of something that's happened in their childhood.
Past. And either you overcome it or it takes over you.
Because I mean, there's siblings that have gone through the same thing.
Yeah.
And then one of them be crazy and
either
the other one be normal.
You're a victim or you're a victor. We are claiming victors in this house.
Victory.
Speaking of
young kids. I guess he wasn't really a kid.
He was young enough, but I was going to say, what makes people hate us so much? Us and Black people. We want to talk about the Daniel, what's his last name? Hambrick killing, murder. That they're still unsolved. They're still not sure what happened in the paper, on the news. Yeah. I mean, he was shot in the back of the head. Have y'all heard that story?
He was 25.
But it wasn't murder.
What happened?
They're not declaring it a murder. They haven't declared.
What they're saying is there was a car that got pulled over the day before. And when they got pulled over, they fled. So the next day they seen the car. It was a white Impala. They seen the car at a grocery store or a gas station or at the store, some store. So the police pulled up and had pulled behind the car, and Daniel Hambrick was in the car, and he took off running. And the police pursued him, and supposedly he had something black in his hand, so the police felt threatened and killed him. What part of threat do you get from someone running from you?
Shot in the back of the head. 3 times.
3 times he got shot. Why do police that are supposed to protect and serve, I don't understand why police that are supposed to protect and serve are so afraid of African American men. Please chime in and tell me one reason you think that police are so afraid of African American men. Is it because of the color of their skin? Are they racist?
I mean, I think we know that they're ultimately deep down, and that's kind of what I meant about something happening in your childhood or something being put into you as a child to hate somebody that looks different from you. It has to be, because you don't just, sorry, you don't just pick that up from nowhere. That's a learned behavior. This message is held for review.
Oh, because you cursed. That's why. You said shit. Watch my mouth and they take the video down.
Don't do that, girl. We don't own any rights to that video that word in the beginning.
Please.
I don't know. It's just sad. I don't know all the details.
Right. And it still says that so I was reading the story and it says they still aren't sure exactly what happened before he got shot. I mean, clearly you can see the man running for his life. It just reminds me of the Trayvon Martin case because they have that special.
Have y'all been watching that?
What channel is that on? Paramount?
I don't know. It says Paramount on DVR, but it's on BET when I record it. But the Trayvon Martin, what is it called?
I don't even know. I think it's like a special that they're running. But it's basically showing all the details of Trayvon Martin. And it's just really sad because you're reliving this young boy. This young boy getting killed and for nothing. And they try to make every excuse to make him the bad guy. And, that's what they do with black men when they get killed. Oh, well, he was a bad guy.
He had a gun.
He had to be a bad guy.
He had a gun.
People don't just shoot.
I was scared for my life.
They tried to say, what did they say this last episode? Oh, he got shot because he was wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
So, basically, everybody that wears a hoodie is a bad guy and should be killed. But that's not true because white people wear hoodies all the time and can walk in the dark in the middle of somebody's neighborhood and will never get killed. I mean, it's a real situation. Scary,
especially to have kids
in this real live situation that we have to teach our kids young because we have kids of color, and as much as we hate it,
they're taking as a threat. As a kid, he was 17.
I mean, they're going to see it. If they don't hear it at home, they will see it in the streets. I would rather them hear it from me than be in the streets. And they can't be afraid of the police, but they need to be aware at all times.
Yeah. I mean, plenty of people say, I was told at a young age. Oh, yeah. Have you started reading it?
I have. I'm on chapter 3. So we started our book.
Have y'all got the book?
No, they didn't get the book.
The Hate You Give. It starts out basically talking about a friend of hers that was killed by the police in front of her. Basically, just pulled over routine for no reason. They didn't know why they were pulled over. The police shot him. He was checking on his friend that was in the car, and he just shot him. Was scared. Shot him. It's a really, really good book because that starts at the beginning, and it kind of follows her and how she deals with his death. She's in a predominantly white school. She has a white boyfriend. And it just deals with her realization of how the world is around us now.
Right. And how everybody
really good.
Because like she has like an uncle that's in the police, and then her dad.
Her uncle knew the guy. Of course, he's a police officer. He worked with the guy.
Why you look so dirty?
It's been in my purse, my Barney bag.
But she has an uncle that's in the police, and then her dad's an ex-gangster, and then she lives in the neighborhood. I mean, it's a really
good read.
Good read. If you don't want to read a book, at least read this one with us. We don't like to read either. We just trying to.
I like to read.
I mean, I like to read too.
I like to read.
But
the movie comes out in September, so we should read together
and then go to the movies together. Girls' night. That would be fun.
The Hate You Give by, what's her name? Angie Thomas.
But yeah.
Check it out. It's $11 on Amazon, I think.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
You should at least,
at least you can start it for free.
Yep, you can start it for free on Amazon Prime. What chapter you said you're on?
7, 8.
I'm only on like chapter 4. But every time I start to read, I swear my husband turns the lights on me. That's why another reason I got to get a lamp. But anyway, great read.
Y'all.
Great read. You guys?
Oh, I also wanted to invite you guys. I know you two already got an invite to our Soul Sister Sunday, August 19th.
Ooh, so
getting physically and mentally fit. Y'all, let me trying. But I done had a cookie over here, cake, a piece of fried chicken wing. Like, I've just been off today.
Sorry, guys.
Fooling with this. I've been off. But we're going to talk about some tips to get healthy, some meal prep tips, do a quick warm-up exercise that we can do in the mornings, the afternoons, a warm-up stretch, Gonna have someone speaking some motivational words to us about how we step out and present ourselves every day.
Because when it comes to health, it's not just about how you look. It's about how you feel mentally and how you view yourself.
If you look good, if you feel good, you look good. What
Very
do you
true.
say? If you look good, you feel good.
If you feel good, you look good. If you look good, you feel good. I agree with both of those. So,
but you guys should come out. We would love to see you. I know it was a short video today, but there's much going on today, this week.
Besides the kids going back to school, and I know y'all was excited about that. She doesn't have any kids in school that are really
Not
in
real
school. They in school all the time.
Daycare. Yep. And we'll be in school all the time, year round. All right, y'all.
Anything else y'all want to drop in the comments for us to talk about?
Pass. You'll pass on what?
Reading. Yeah.
Feed your mind. Feed your mind.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
All right, y'all.
Any topics?
No topics. Where's our friend? What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all missed our live last week.
Right, you missed our live last week.
Out of New York.
He was from New York. He was asking us questions about
Tennessee.
Us in Tennessee, and
so we should talk about that. We haven't had a video. I'm Jess.
And I'm Danielle.
Y'all know us, but for anyone who does not,
we're from Tennessee.
We are soul sisters. And our channel, basically, we want to talk about life, things that may happen in the celebrity world or
things that happen in our world. You know, like I said, we are mothers and parents, and
just kind of related back to our everyday life. And a lot of times,
okay, put it back on the table.
Life happens, you know, like kids.
We also, that's fine. At the table. We also help out with our friend that's starting our nonprofit called the Echo Movement. We do Soul Sister Sundays.
Empowering change overall. Empowering change in humanity overall. There we go. The Echo Movement. So we also want to promote that because I'm definitely behind the Echo Movement.
Yeah, we
110%.
We try to do Soul Sister Sundays once a month, and we do, like, we just did the back to school bash. That was the Echo Movement. We do different events throughout the year, just trying to help our youth, trying to promote.
And our mothers again, because mothers is the kids go to. We all know that. We watched the video from Loretta, Devine. Right. We know that in our everyday life. But to keep us uplifted so that we can keep them uplifted, so that we don't go through what a lot of people go through in their childhood and get them off task or make them feel they're the victor.
But I do honestly, truly feel like it takes a community to raise a child.
It does. And it definitely takes a community. But if the community's on the same page,
I'm so blessed to have the soul sisters that I do have to help me with my kids. Because Lord knows, I have a lot of patience.
I don't.
Some days. Some days
I'll be so glad an introvert
when the baby come over and just go play with the baby, because I just can't anymore. So if you need support, reach out.
Please.
That's what we're here for.
Everybody needs
We may be far away, but we all need support.
Yes. All right, y'all. I look real crazy tonight.
I think we both look crazy, but I'm real tired. I should be having my baby any day now.
Let's pray for Tuesday, y'all. Touch and agree in Jesus' name. Tuesday, not Monday. Tuesday.
I go to the doctor on Monday. If they tell me I'm having a baby Monday, it's going to be Monday.
Look, we're going to have a talk about that. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, maybe, if my hair's not looking too crazy.
Whatever. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Soul Sister Sundays. Don't forget.
August 19th.